pretty much pave their own way. They don't adapt too much. They like that passing game a lot. Their vision just allows them to do so. So we'll see as we're underway in game one. And Yukio starts off with a bang for Dignitas.
Now that didn't take long, did it? Panda, he just pops that up in the air, and Yukio, he was big on the playmaking. He was assisting goals left and right.
Dignitas with Violent Panda, he gets back to his own touch. Astral was not ready for that. Now Freaky has a one-on-one against Yukio, and Yukio can't handle it. Freaky made him look the whole way.
The clutch factor from Freaky, he's had it multiple seasons now, lets the ball off his hood, and that was such a smart play. That tying goal for Veloce.
Veloce had been trying to test that backboard, and they were doing that signature Veloce thing, which is, you know, wait for the ball to come back to you in midfield, find an opening on the defense, and Flame will punch it in for Veloce.
And look at the pass as well. Freaky dribbles this up the wall and flicks it right down. Panda was the last defender back. Frame perfect pass.
I don't think he respected that.
All his boost trying to get the hit, and when he didn't make contact, he had to retreat back. That put Dignitas on the defensive. Now Chance.
Oh,
ooh, Panda.
I actually thought Astral was gonna go for this. It did look like he attempted it, but Panda just puts, that's just a banger. And Astral trying to just confirm his Flame was down.
Especially, you know, when you got shooters like Yukio and Astral, you think maybe Panda's going to take more of a facilitator role, but that's just not been the case. But another bounce pass, or bounce shot rather, Flame getting another one. Veloce keeps coming back every time Dignitas answers. Veloce respond.
Freaky destroyed Astral. Astral had jumped off the line going for
Veloce, they're always a treat to watch.
And they have the lead here against Dignitas. Casio fighting against Astral now. Here comes Yukio, and Dignitas won't go quietly in game one. We got a tie game.
13 seconds left. Astral with a massive dunk. Flame, he was so close to getting there in time, but just a
weight play. They know that they can't give Dignitas any space because they will get punished for it. Casio back over to Freaky. It's just off the post. Flame will put it in. Veloce in overtime take game one.
And they were, you know, essentially shooting a barrage at Dignitas. Flame comes in. Astral just committed to Freaky shot, and Flame will bounce that in. Veloce's pressure was too much.
You got to be wary now on defense. You're positioning, thinking you're going to have the ball's going a certain direction, but might be needing a little more respect paid to Veloce on these counterattacks, but Dignitas will score to begin game two.
And again, it's 7 seconds in. This one was a pinch from Yukio, and Astral was up so fast. He was so sure how that ball was going to bounce off of the arc, and that is a difficult read to make. Astral, that was great speed from him. And Dignitas, they get the lead yet again, same exact timing. We'll see if this game pans out better for him, though.
Good pass to Yukio, and that will certainly continue the good vibes for Dignitas. 19 seconds, 2 goals.
Yukio, he immediately turns, and it was a picturesque pass from Astral. Yukio doing well.
Diving stops by Dignitas. There's another, but this time it's Violent Panda dishing out the mayhem. Flick up, but it's not high enough. Freaky has to save, but how long does it matter? Violent Panda, what a shot off the post. Calculated, spelled Violent Panda.
Calculated. He flipped into it. He flipped.
Yes, that is calculated.
He found himself. Take another look at that one. That was such a rare play. You don't see that too often. In fact, I've never seen that really before.
No, not at all. But Veloce, they do get a goal after a flurry of goals from Dignitas. I'm still reeling from that goal from Violent Panda, because it was like on kind of the top of his Fenix. So I agree with you. I think if he flipped, the closest it probably gets is a bouncer. The last few attempts that have failed, Violent Panda both times knocking it out. But here's Casio, double tap, but it's just off the back wall, and Violent Panda barely gets it away, and Flame will convert. Veloce pull within one.
And that was such a another good setup from Freaky. He gives the ball to Cassio in space. Cassio slings it hard off the backboard. It was too much to get the ball.
To Astral from Yukio. That's off the crossbar. Flame wants one more chance with Freaky, but Violent Panda just scoops the ball away. Back over to Freaky in midfield. Shot on, and it's own goal! Freaky will get credit, and somehow Veloce, 3-goal comeback.
Disaster for Dignitas. Freaky launches it, and Astral had the save. Astral had the save. Yukio thought that he was the last line of defense, didn't realize Astral was in support. And that is going to be a tough one. Dignitas giving up the lead in those final seconds in a very tragic way. We'll see if they bounce back.
Well, it's Astral. We're back to Violent Panda, and Dignitas will not relent. They will take game number 2, tying the series up.
Astral with a beautiful pinch. And Flame was so close to getting in the way of that ball. Panda will clean that up. The pinch from Astral saving the day for Dignitas. That could have gotten out of hand.
Dignitas have certainly dropped a lot of jaws this season already. Astral looking to drop some more. Back to Yukio, and it's a good goal for Dignitas. They score first yet again.
And a beautiful little tap here, and then look at the dunk. Look at the dunk from Astral. And it bounces right to Yukio. Astral.
Those mistakes. Flame, tough to find that read with no boost. Now looking, and it's saved, but it's right back into Freaky. His pathing was perfect for it, and it's a Veloce tie.
And Freaky, he does this. He recognizes his scoring chances. Astral had to quickly turn. Freaky just went straight for goal. Forget the setup. Astral has to come off the backboard to get the save, but then the rebound goes right back to Freaky, and he gets the follow-up.
Again, I said tug of war at the beginning, James, and it is just back and forth. Yukio picking up this goal for Dig.
Yukio off the ceiling, great recovery, using up every little bit of boost that he had in the tank. Denied on the goal line. What does Veloce have to do to score?
Yukio gets in front, but Cassio's there. There's a bump from Flame. Freaky the shot, and it's blocked again. Cassio says, enough, tie game.
Enough is right. How many shots did it take? Yukio blocking it yet again on the goal line. Cassio on 0.
Clear this ball out. A little bit of miscommunication from Dignitas. They're feeling the pressure here from Veloce, James. It might bite them if they're not careful.
Oh, but the net's open. Flames the last back. The dunk from Astral, and that will close it out. The challenge was perfect.
Oh, and that miss from Freaky. It was such a tight rotation. Freaky wanted to make that touch to buy some more time for Flame, maybe even catch it. And then Astral, perfect dribble. You got Flame running. Fangle, Astral. Carrying this out, Cassio right there on the attack to keep it in front. The demo to give space for Freaky. This is tough for Astral to get back to, and it's good for Flame. Flame and Veloce, they roll to game 5.
Freaky blasting this one high off the backboard. Panda with the misread. You saw Astral also coming in, and Flame just has to stay true to the bounce. And we're going to game 5. Oh my. Been keeping Veloce back. They are keeping them in their own half. Veloce playing good defense, but they haven't been able to really start many counterattacks. Flame will put that towards net, and how on earth does he manage to beat the defense? He started this double tap from deep in his own half, and
I'm not sure what that
was completely caught by surprise. And that play right there is just what makes Veloce so tough. Cassio has a challenging ball to deal with, and what does he do? He blasts it right back to his teammate for the counter, but Astral snipes the corner. And it's kind of similar, you know, a little bit similar in the fact that he passed to himself. Freaky gets baited out, and Astral goes right for net. Both times the net's getting left undefended.
Yeah, Freaky, like you said, James, was expecting Astral to maybe roll to the wall, and he ended up pulling off on the challenge to secure the boost and the ball potentially, but as soon as he turned off, Astral made a pay, and he almost does it again. Violent Panda slips it in, and Dignitas march right back into the lead.
Disgusting from Astral. He goes upside down, flips into it as well. You see a lot of those ghost touches where people go upside down. They just
get so Veloce retained possession. This ball sailing in front of the box. Freaky, no boost. He misses the touch. Veloce, their own worst enemies on offense. Cassio can't get there. Dignitas with insurance, laughing the whole way to the bank.
It was so close, and it wasn't really that much of a whiff, Jorby. Cassio had ran out of boost the moment before he needed to make contact with the ball. Dignitas.
Now, as far as Dignitas go, when the going gets tough, Dignitas are titanium steel, and they win another Game 5.